can I expedite an I-601A? And how long does it take for an expedited application? So an I-601A is for somebody that is basically had an illegal entry. For the most of the time, they have had an illegal entry, and they are married to a U.S. citizen. Many times they're married to a U.S. citizen, and they are trying to process their green card, right? So an I-601A is basically permission for them to leave the United States and finish the processing of their green card abroad. It takes a long time because it essentially is a three-step process. So initially, you apply for that green card here in the U.S. You basically show that you're married. It's a real marriage, not just for immigration purposes, and that the person that's sponsoring you is either a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. So that happens here in the U.S., and that will get approved usually in about 9 months or so. Okay? After that happens, you essentially request the government to agree to let you leave the country and come back in. So this is if you've had an illegal entry or if you've been out of status for a long time, you might have to leave the country and come back in. Okay, so most of the time it's if you've had an illegal entry. So you're asking the government for permission to let you back in. So that is what this I-601 waiver is. All right, and that takes a long time to process, and you have to show that your spouse would suffer extreme hardship if you were deported, and that there's no way for you to relocate to your home country with your spouse, that they would suffer extreme hardship, sort of all of these different scenarios. All right, then you get permission, then you go abroad, you apply for your green card at the embassy abroad, and hopefully get it and come back into the country with your waiver. That's what an I-601A is. However, you can't expedite it. There's no way to expedite it because you can't pay extra to have your application expedited. The only applications that can be expedited are essentially employment-based applications. So usually like an H-1B application, for example, or like a green card application that is part of the employment-based process. Those could be expedited. You can pay extra and expedite them. But for the most part, family-based applications and these kinds of humanitarian options or waivers like you're talking about, they cannot be expedited. All right, if you want to call our office, we can talk you through it, provide some more information about your situation to see if there is a way for your application to move a little bit faster. Okay? You can reach us at 703-348-1663.